welcome to episode 344 of my series, where I try to play Norway perfectly on Geoguessr. That is, I try to play the maps of each and every single one of Norway's 356 communes to a Geoguessr score of 25,000 points each. Today we have made it to the commune of Dovre. Now Dovre sits, well, it is basically on the main obstacle between Oslo and Trondheim, which is the Dovre Mountains Plateau, which has the highest peaks in Norway outside the Jotunheimen area. And going across the mountains here and the plateau was always dicey things back in the day. But now we got the E6 running all through the area, which we'll probably be spending a lot of time on. There's also a tiny snippet of the E136 and some roads running parallel to the E6 as well. Been up and down here quite a few times, also on the 29, but these are, well, trunk roads, so of the sort that you don't really pay much attention when you drive, so things have a habit of not sticking with me when I drive through these areas. So, oh yeah, and Dovre is well known for a particular saying that the founding fathers of our constitution back in 1814 said. They signed off on the constitution and then made the solemn vow, and that went something like, united and true until Dovre falls. So, and Dovre still hasn't fallen, so the constitution is still valid, or something like that. Anyways, let's check out some facts about Dovre and then get playing. Right, Dovre. Also, you have probably heard Edvard Grieg's piece in the Hall of the Mountain King, where we might incidentally be at the moment. Yeah, how about that? Coincidences. Okay, so Edvard Grieg's piece from the Peer Gynt, Ibsen's Peer Gynt play, in the Hall of the Mountain King. Dum 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 dum. You probably heard that. So in Norwegian, it is called I Dovregubbens hall, i.e., in the hall of the Dovre troll. So this is crossing the Dovre mountain. Now let's see if we can find this place. So it's somewhere between here and here. I can never remember where. Let's see, so this is, okay, so we've got a river. We've got a right proper river as well. So, here we are. Hall of the Mountain King. So we are sitting right on this crossroads. So this area is famous for hikes. There's loads and loads and loads of hikes you can go onto here. You can scale the mountains, you can just walk and get lost in the wilds and the bogs. And there are also several lodges along the E6 here where you can stay overnight for, I guess, astronomical prices and dine on reindeer and bear and whatnot. Anyways, so there's 5 meters. What? I still don't know what Geoguessr has against intersections. Okay, and another place on the E6, and that's a rather unorthodox roof for an old larder. So yeah, the E6. Okay, so we got a fairly big extended farm building here, and let's see, and we also got, is that a picnic spot lay-by? Well, combination of picnic spot and, no, I think that's a trucker lay-by, or is it a parallel road actually? So let's see, what does it say here? It says Ilka. What on earth? That almost sounds like we would be in Finland. Ah, it's the railroad. Okay, so the railroad crosses the road. Now that is a handy little reference. So let's see, how far south does the commune go? It goes down to... Let's see, it goes down to just about where there are some roads and stuff. Not this road, because that's in the next commune, I think. But anyways, let's see. So we had the railroad and road running parallel here. And then the railroad. So is this where we are? Kind of fits. And let's see if we can find... Yeah, here's a farm. With that long farm building. And... So let's see. So that's that. We got a fair number of houses here. That's a little iffy. Which is it just the one road? Here it is, just the one road heading into the farm itself. This little road here. So that thing ought to be this. And is this larder? Well, it's got to be, because there we have this house. Right, okay, let's go with that then. So, looking straight west, we're looking at the middle of that building, more or less. So, well, we are standing there. Well, no, not according to Geoguessr we aren't. Anyways, okay, so now we're back up on the Dovre plateau again, and while it looks familiar, it's hard to pinpoint. Let's see, so we're driving along a lake, and I'm glad this is in winter, because if it was in summer, we would hardly be able to see anything along the roadside because of all the low trees. Now this could be quite helpful. Let's see. So we have a lake on the north side of the road. Lake or bogs. This is a good candidate. And of course there's a Volo lake. Right, so we have a promontory here. So kind of wondering if we are here. But then we would see some cabins, I think. Next question, are we on? Let's see, if I turn around now. There. But that's not a road. That's just a tiny wee bridge that someone made. Probably not the right place. Yeah, so the thing about this plateau is that you can chase along here for ages without seeing any signs. That is the big drawback of the place. But yeah, I think we're definitely on this lake somewhere. But then the question is where? So which end of it are we closest to? Seems like we are closest to the start of it. Okay, so let's go the other way. So we have, are we like really far in? No, I don't think so. Ooh, we got some severe map misalignment here. Look at that. Let's see, and then there's a cabin on a hill over there. And this must be in the end reaches of the lake. It's got to be. Because, well, reasons. Okay, so we've got a road going off here. I might actually have parked here once upon a time. Seems familiar. So kind of wondering, might this be the place? So, it kind of fits with the bends, and then we have the road coming back over here. And that would be that. And then we have road going up to the side here. That sort of does what it's supposed to. Let's see, and that should be coming around the bend. There should be a brook of some sort, and then we have these cabins up here. 2 buildings. There's more up there. Let's see. So let's see if we can see either the brook or that road. The brook should be here. So those are these. And then we've got a cabin close to the road, yeah. And there should be a road going down here. Okay, so then we know that we are somewhere in this vicinity. Okay, so I'm looking northeast. Do I see any? That's a cabin. Right. Could be that one. Let's go around this bend one more time. Well, let's see. This road comes along. Okay, so that means we're on this bend. Or at least we came through that bend right now, and we're about to exit it, and let's see, there should be an access road. Access roads off to either side here. Yes. Okay, so these are those. And that means, has to mean, that the thing I'm looking at over here, perpendicular to the road, is that one. Now the question is, there is misalignment here. But I am tempted to put it here and say that, or there, maybe even. Let's see, we're looking at it perpendicular though. Let's see, so that means pretty much perpendicular to the middle of it. Yeah, let's try that. Good. Ah, and here we are in Dumbos, which is the main village town of the area. And this is at a very tranquil hour, because come here in the middle of July and in the middle of the day, and this place will be jam-packed with people going up and down the E6 and also to the E136 to head, well, in any direction. So this is a favored place to stop. Just want to head out to the main drag. Let's see. Yeah, I think the church is just beyond this Circle K over there. Let's see. So here's the, let's see, what's the Circle K? There's the Shell, there's the Circle K. So we were somewhere down here then. That's Sigmuneinbus Road. And let's see, so that's the Shell station. So we are, so this is the Bunnpris grocery store. I'm looking across to what looks like a kind of mallish building over there. which has to be part of this thing. And it's looking between those buildings, it seems. Let's see, how does that fit? So if I plug the marker there, how does that look? Oh, a lot closer to that than to that, so that matches. There's also that building up there, which I guess is this one. Ah. And let's say there. Noise. And we're back up at Dovre again, and this time in a rather nondescript area, but Geoguessr and Vesle Jerkin. Okay, so Vesle Jerkin, that would be Little Jerkin. And Jerkin is here. That's why you head on to the 29. And this is around here. We got the highest point of the place. Now, where is Little Jerkin? So southwest. So it's either up here, but I don't think it is. And the border, yeah, it goes up there. Let's see, so we are going southwest. And this thing is off to the southeast. Yeah, I think... Let's see, Geoguessr. It should be possible to find that. Ah, yes, here's Geoguessr. So the question is, are we on this intersection? Let's see. It kind of looks like it. So if I head up the road a little bit, I should be able to find this intersection as well. Let's see. Must be this one, I reckon. Just going to check a little further to be sure. Okay, now our road goes straight, so there won't be any access roads here. There's also a stream crossing the road. Can we pinpoint that? Well, that looks quite promising. Are there any other streams? I don't want to do the same mistake I did in Elverum previously. There are no other streams. Cool. So then we're standing right on top of the thing. And that should put us there. Close enough. And that was, well, that was surprisingly easy. That was, I totally expected this to be as hard as yesterday's episode, if not worse. But that was actually quite a lot easier. So yeah, that is episode 344 in the bag. Check in tomorrow for episode 345. We are done with Dovre. So until then, bye-bye.